What up? How's it going? So going forward, you need to see what's going to happen with Hank. What's going to happen with Hank and Marie, right? Walt, he got to have that 400 pounds next week. And Gus, he's number one in Goonie Google's Breaking Bad rankings right now. Let's go ahead and get this episode started.
The finest ingredients are brought together with loving care, then slow cooked to perfection. Yes, the old ways are still best at Los Pollos Hermanos. But don't take my word for it. One taste, and you'll know.
Hey, that was tough. That intro was fire. They showed the roasted chicken, the fried chicken, meth. Yeah, y'all give it that taste. Y'all gonna love it. Yep.
201.6. Jesus, seriously.
Better over than under.
Over by 1.5 pounds. I thought you were all like precise. This deal you made is bullshit.
We both earned.
Yeah. I know. 1.5 million each. Whoop-de-doo. What's he getting? 200 pounds a week for 3 months. That's 2,400 pounds. 2,400 times 40,000 is, and I swear to God, I double-checked this like 10 times.
$96 million. You are now a millionaire. And you're complaining? What world do you live in?
He said something, and they went right past it. What happens after the end of the 3 months? Never mind that. And then he would have started talking.
Got something that'll make you feel better. I've been keeping an eye on that blue meth of yours. 6, 7 weeks. Look at the new locations. Texas, Nevada.
How exactly that's supposed to make me feel better?
Because you were right. You're the only one who saw this coming.
The only reason, though, even breathing, is I got a warning call.
That motherfucker.
A warning call? What do you mean?
No joke.
1 minute before that.
Cartel hit. Who would have called to warn you?
I don't know.
Are you starting to get who you're in bed with?
Skyler, I had nothing to do.
Are we safe?
Yes,
Are you safe?
absolutely.
All right, now I want you to tell me if you can feel this. Right there?
Yeah, I feel a tingle.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being your normal level of feeling and 1 being no feeling at all.
Oh, I don't know. 4.
When does he start physical therapy?
We've sent the paperwork to your insurance. It's high priority. We should have pre-authorization in the next few days, certainly by early next week.
Look, if Hank had more physical therapy with better therapists, wouldn't it be more likely he would walk?
It's very hard to say, Marie.
So what? We're just supposed to compromise on his care?
Well, if you don't follow the insurance company's procedures, they may never pay you back. I've seen patients and their families go bankrupt waiting to be reimbursed.
I can give you some names, but they're not likely to be on your plan.
Down with the plan.
Don't you get it? On the outside, it's a nail salon, right? On the inside, it's the best money laundry a growing boy could ask for. Wait! Hey, ladies, thank you. Good job.
What
Come
is
back
his
here.
issue?
Sit.
He better have a good
Come on,
issue with
come on.
this.
He sees a young fella with a big fancy house, unlimited cash supply, and no job. Now, what is the conclusion the tax man makes?
I'm a drug dealer.
Wrong. 1,000,000 times worse. You're a tax cheat. What do? They take every penny and you go in the can for felony tax evasion. This is the nail salon, right? I take your dirty money and I slip it into the salon's nice,
when it
clean
comes
cash
out-
flow. That's called layering. The revenues from the salon go to the owner. That's you. Your filthy drug money has been transformed into nice, clean, taxable income brought to you by a savvy investment in a thriving business.
So you want me to buy this place so I can pay taxes?
Yeah, and if you want to stay a criminal and not become, say, a convict, then maybe you should grow up and listen to your lawyer.
Right. So you can get your 5%.
No, that's 17%.
I heard you said 5. You said it right in front of me.
Yeah, that was for your partner. It's
Like, I get him having the questions and things. Maybe it's just because, like, I've heard of this before, so it doesn't sound like I know why laundering has happened. It just seems like, I guess Pinkman had just never even considered it, so that's why he's not even going to consider it.
My brother-in-law, moments before he was attacked, someone called to warn him. I believe that same person was protecting me. I believe I was their prime target. But that somehow they were steered away from me to my brother-in-law. I think that this person was playing a much deeper game.
Mm-hmm.
He made that phone call because he wanted a shootout, not a silent assassination. In one stroke, he bloodied both sides. If this man had his own source of product on this side of the border, he would have the market to himself. I went there to be no confusion. I know I owe you my life. You know why I do this. I want security for my family.
Then you have it. $3 million for 3 months. That was our agreement. Extended annually, $12 million a year. Call it 15. Open-ended. Would that be agreeable?
That sounds so good. Like, woo. That man said, call it 15. Would that be agreeable? What?
My project for his class was to make this wooden box. At first, I thought to myself, hell yeah, bitch. Now give me a D and shut up so I can go blaze one with my boys. It was like he wasn't exactly saying it sucked. He was just asking me honestly, is that all you got?
What happened to the box?
I gave it to my mom.
Nice. They have art co-ops that offer classes, adult extension program at the university.
You know, I didn't give the box to my mom. I traded it for an ounce of weed.
Scott, I gotta say, your sister's seeing me here. I mean, so what? I'm divorced, you're divorced, so what?
Let's talk about it later, Ted, okay?
Is there some reason for secrecy I'm not getting?
Later,
Because,
Ted, not now.
Skylar, just tell me
You
what-
really want to do this now? Are you really going to make me do this right now?
If I'm him, I'm like, you're fired. Yeah, we can do it right now. You're fired.
Let's kick it back into gear. All right, let's start slinging again. Booyah! Let's do it. Life's too short, that's what I say.
Hells yeah, bitches. We don't need no RV. All we need is a bicycle, some Drano, soda bottles.
No, shake and bake. Where's your self-respect? Come on.
Yo, maybe it ain't top shelf, but we could at least move it.
Maybe I know a whole new market. Maybe all we need is the meth.
I see a couple new faces. Anybody want to introduce themselves? Don't all speak at once.
It's Badger and Skinny Pete. Is this where they about to start selling? Oh, come on, man.
Thought I had it kicked a couple times, you know? But then, Jesus. This new version of it hit the streets and, wow.
Not that blue stuff. Oh, sorry. I didn't raise my hand.
Yo!
You had it too?
Yeah, bro.
As much as I hate this,
I wish I never even heard of it.
this is a good idea.
It's like lighting my whole head on fire.
Is it bad?
Yeah.
Dog, they ain't shit
Stay
for that.
strong, brother. Stay strong.
Yo, that's so fucked up, man.
We can always pay their bills.
Please, it's tens of thousands of dollars.
We have the money. More than enough. Walt earned it.
Skylar.
I think Marie should know the truth.
Skylar, I really don't think this is a good idea.
Is she gonna?
You're into gambling.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
Walt and I, we've had a...
One moment. The look of admiration almost on Walt's face. Like, look at that, like, good one. Like she said the gambling, he was like.
And looking back, I don't think I ever really understood what it was that he was going through. It was more than facing death. It was knowing that he was going to leave behind nothing. He was too proud to take what he considered to be charity. He put his mind to it. And, you know how Walt is. He's a problem solver. And he read books, and he did a whole bunch of research, and he came up with this system. He was convinced that if he put enough money into it, he'd have a, God, what is it? A statistical edge?
Statistical.
Yo.
I guess for a couple months there, you were sort of leading a double life, weren't you?
Your fugue state? Was that some sort
No.
of cover?
No. He did not fake that, Marie. The night that Walt disappeared.
Look at Walt. Like, I love this scene.
He lost $14,000.
Does Walt Jr. know about this?
Absolutely not. And I need to keep it that way.
This is a family of high quality liars.
Where did you possibly?
I learned from the best.
I was about to say that.
Somehow, something tells me that Hank is here because of you. And I'm not forgetting that.
First, let me start by saying don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are subscribed, make sure to hit the notification bell. Shout out to all the new viewers. Shout out to all the subscribers. And I got a Patreon with full length, early reactions to things like this. Check it out. All right. So when Jesse came up with that scumbag ass plan of having Skinny Pete and Badger basically talk about that the blue meth. Yeah, the blue meth. Yeah, I heard it's back. Like, yo, that's so fucked up. But he came up with a good plan. Like, when it comes to the scumbaggery, every once in a while, Jesse comes up with a stroke of genius. But that's real fucked up because he's in there for his own addiction. It's working for him. It's working for him. But he gonna do that to those people? I want to talk about the last part, the last scene where, you know what? They set it up early because Walt's in the vehicle and Skylar comes in and she goes, "Are we safe? Are you safe?" And I'm thinking, oh, she got the love in her heart for him. She got the love in her heart for him. Now, here's something I keep forgetting. She know how to read this motherfucker. There's certain things that just, if you're around, it'll just make sense, right? If you know enough. She don't know how, but she like, first off, you was dealing with Pinkman. Fuck the marijuana shit that you was telling me about. She's like, you like, this happens to Hank after something happened, he does something to Pinkman. Like, you get what I'm saying? So even if she doesn't know it for sure and is able to put it together line by line, like this is how it happened, as she said, I know you have something to do with it, and I'm not going to forget that. Yeah, of course she does. It's like too many things for her to not know that he at least is involved in it. Of course she ain't going to know about Gus and all that, right? Okay. But the part where she comes up with the gambling bit, what I like about this is just because something happens in a scene, that doesn't mean that it's going to have the influence in the very next scene that you think it will. So, like, when he's looking at her almost in awe of her lying skills, and he says that, I was literally just about to utter, she learned from the best, but she says that. And I'm like, yeah. She did. What? And that, it sounds almost as if, yeah, she's just saying that because he lied a lot. But no. The whole mixing in the truth with the lie. So when she was talking about, I didn't really think about how it must have felt for him, and he was afraid he would leave he wouldn't leave nothing behind for us. So she's saying things, and you see the look in Walt's face. Walt is thinking, yo, so she's starting to understand. Right? So, and even us, the viewers, she's like, yo, is she sat back and thought about it, right? And then we get to that very next scene where she's like, I know you had something to do with this. Now, I don't know how that's going to affect how she treats him, Walt, or anything of that nature, but I was like, they're going to have to. There was a moment where they were talking about the insurance. I don't know if I uttered anything or if I said it internally, but yeah, he's going to have to give some money. How are they going to go about doing that? I like that angle, and it was such a good scene. Not only was Walt sitting in awe, I'm sitting in awe, because there's a point where Walt leans forward. Like, this is what was funny about it, because Marie didn't notice, because Marie is just in shock, but she didn't notice Walt is looking at her like, I did what? And what? Like, I just enjoy that right in front of each other, lies and things are happening, and no one's the wiser. So, for instance, partner walks in. He's talking to Hank. Blue meth. Like, why the fuck are you telling me about this? Because you were right. Now, they're talking about all of this. Walt is sitting over there just hearing it. He's right then and there. But it also helped him do his analytical thing. And you know how he is with his analysis. He will break something down. So when he comes to Gus and not only breaks down what took place, but the motivations, here's how dope Gus is. Gus still ain't confirming it. Like, Gus will hit you with, but what did you think? like, so how do you want it to go? Like that, he's a cold motherfucker. And then he hit him with, the $3 million per 3 months. He said, 12 million, make it 15 million a year. And I'm like, woo. But here's what I know about Gus right now. Nah, it ain't that simple. But he got something else at play. He very much does. The fact that he set all of this into motion, and it was like, I knew, and of course we the viewers, we understood, but even listening to Walt explain even deeper detail, it was like, holy shit. He's like, yeah, so now because they put all resources at the border, now ain't nothing from that side coming in. And because they knew about the meth and shit, they basically have put a perimeter through the south on the southwest. Nothing could come in. But guess what? He already has it internally. And my man's a donor, so no one's the wiser. And not only that, he got in good with the DEA, so he knows about, he's handling business. And Walt was even unloading layers that I hadn't thought about. Because as I said, I'm watching this one back to back with the last episode, and I do my reviews right after. I'm like, yo, Pinkman can't understand. Remember, I'm like looking like, what is his, why doesn't he understand the money laundering thing? But when he says, And I'm thinking it through his mind. Remember how he is. He's not analytical. I've talked about this in the very first season. He's not like Walt. So when somebody explains and breaks down to him all of the reasons you got to money launder and how money laundering works, and he goes, so you want me to pay taxes with drug money? Plain spoken, but I mean, and of course I disagree with him, but I'm like, what can you say to that question? He's like, but yeah, we want you to do it because, dog, otherwise they go, he's not trying to hear that. And it's almost as if, remember the first time we see him and he comes out that house and he just want to be back doing that. Yeah, he had the thing with Hank and all that, but he would rather do it that way and get big. But for me as a person, come on, dog, listen to Saul. Hey, my man was hooking you up. He's giving you a deal. Like, listen to Saul. Saul is no joke. The way he broke it down to him, he used the cotton balls and the cotton swabs. I'm like, yeah, Saul. Yeah, you like, you want him on your team. And for Pinkman, he lost one vice, the drug using. I won't say he lost it, but he's not trying to go there. He goes into another vice, and that's the selling. And that's what he's getting his kick from. Like, he's invigorated by that. Because he doesn't have that thing that he usually would have. I'm really looking forward to what Pinkman does, how this goes bad, because it will go bad. Walt, and how he's going to deal with the business. Hey, man, next episode.